Hi guys, how you doing? Stephen Mayer here again. Another wee week full of videos. Here we go. Um, I'm a roofer to trade, right? Okay, and number one, I was very thankful for getting the job when I was younger, but I hated the job. I absolutely couldn't stand the job. I hated it. I just, I think, to be honest with you, I was lazy more than anything, and I'm going to admit that. Roofing's a hard job. And you're up there with gas bottles and felt and bitumen and all odds and ends, But I absolutely hated it, but it got me money, you know what I mean? So I got money together for this and that, blah, blah, blah. Different things that obviously need money to survive. But I just kept visualising this. I wanted to do my own gym, but so many people were just saying it was pie in the sky. You can't make a living out of that, you can't do that, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And we're going way back here, right? So I absolutely couldn't stand it. I used to get up in the morning, I would get picked up in the morning, I was miserable in the van going to the job, I was miserable on the job. I used to always say, I was on the job for maybe 5-10 minutes, and I would say, well, what time are we finishing it? It's like, wow, man, just get stuck into the job and make the day as it is. You know what I mean? But little did I know then I was putting negative energy into other guys on the job, which wasn't fair on them. But I was miserable. I was absolutely bloody miserable, and I hated it. But I had this vision, and I said, no, I'm going to do this. So I went from roofing firm to roofing firm to roofing firm. I sort of went and travelled about to different firms for there, I don't know why I'd done that, because I think I was really looking for one I would probably settle into, but it wasn't really the companies that I was with, it was the whole thing to do with the roofing. I just couldn't stand it. This is relevant to everybody here, right? This is a Monday, start of your week, and this is going to be relevant to people that are stuck in a dead-end job. Seriously, they're stuck in a dead-end job, and can you get out it? Of course you can get out it. There's more help now to get you into situations that you want to be in than that you didn't want to be in before. So there wasn't a lot of help then, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of help now, a lot of grants and loans and things like that you can do. And you know what? I always remember, I thought, right, this is it. I'm going to start my own gym. I was really nervous. I was all gone. I was all worried. I was getting my flyers all done. And what was good about it was I was getting all the flyers and all that done. And what's good about it? What was yucky about it was back then all you had was a flyer. And if you want to advertise in a paper, it was costing you about £200-300. And if somebody never saw it that day, you've had it. Then it was into the next paper the next day. So it was sometimes it was money for nothing. You know what I mean? And like I said about a wee video earlier on there about advertising the yellow pages, this and that, blah blah blah. But now you've got the internet, you've got YouTube, you've got Facebook, TikTok, everything, massive. So I remember starting the gym, and I remember my first night, I was all gone. And my mate says to me, God, you're as high as a kite. I says, I know, I'm only half. But I want to go back a wee bit here, and I want to put this out to a good friend of mine. I don't want to mention his name, but people that know me will know who it is, and he was a money lender. And I told him, I says, I needed money to buy pads. I just didn't have any money to buy pads, equipment. So he gave me a loan, and I went and bought all the stuff. Maybe about 2 months later, I paid him that money back. No points in Tappy, which was brilliant. And that was me on my way. And you know something, I felt so good, I felt so settled. And that was me in there doing something that I want to do. It was boomerang, it wasn't like dead easy. But the biggest thing about it was that I knew what to do. I knew the sport inside out. I knew Thai boxing and boxing inside out. I knew how to teach it, I knew how to coach it, I knew how to... Back then I wasn't 100% with people, I've got to admit that. But way more than now with the mind. But it was great. And it was just, what was good about it was I didn't need to get covered in bitumen and, and manky every day and this and that. And folk will say, I had a good, honest day's work. I hated it. I absolutely couldn't stand it, man. I couldn't stand it. But I was thankful for getting it and to get money in my pocket. But I couldn't stand it. I hated it. Anyway, and as I say, I knew I was creating problems for other people that got me the job, which wasn't fair on them. But where am I going with this wee video today is, you know what? See if you're in a job right now, you can't stand it. Stand up and walk away. You don't turn around and say, but if you get mortgage, if you get kids, if you get that, you're miserable. You're absolutely bloody miserable. Please, man, there's a big, massive world out there, and there's a lot of things on the internet that's wanting to help you do what you want to do. I'm telling you right now, there is massive help out there. Please, don't let your dream fade away, please. And by the way, the biggest one is don't let other people turn around and say to you, you can't, you can't, you can't. What you do is you ditch them. You keep your dream alive, but you ditch them. I don't care if it's mother, father, brother, sister, son or daughter, or friends or whatever. You get rid of them. If they say it's not going to work, you get rid of them. And you keep going forward for your dream. I am living proof that I did that. I am living proof. Years later, I'm still here. I've seen gyms come and I've seen gyms go. Stevie Mayer's still here. Does that make me better than these people? No, it doesn't. But it's my vision of what I wanted. I had my ups and I had my downs. And I always said, right, if I can get help, I'll put my hand out and help, to get help. Never put my hand out for money for help. But I always had good people in my gym that were business, very, very good business minded. And at the end of the day, as they could say to me, well look. But do you know one thing I did learn off of Sunday before I finish here? I remember one person in the gym years ago says to me, do you know something, Stephen, if you were working for me, I'd sack you. And I was like, wow, because I think I'm doing all right here. I says, why? And they says, because you're far too nice to people. Just remember, son, you're running a business. Please go forward.